Allow us to reintroduce ourselves. We are the mob. M to the O-B. Chat mob, y'all know what to do. Holler at your boy. Let me know if you can hear me or not before I go in, right? Y'all put the MOB up. Y'all let me know. We ain't gonna be all night. We are not gonna be all night talking about debate. Y'all love to debate, right? Let's talk about debate. So what is debate? It seems that like clickbait. You know the term clickbait. It's deeper than just clickbait. It seems like all of these things. They're fishing for something. They're fishing for something every day, all day. P. Diddy, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, the fools this. Your obsession with TikTok, your obsession with McDonald's. All of these things are fishing for something. What is debate? And they are all bait, right? All right. Before we get into explaining exactly what debate is, I want to give this advice too, because what they're baiting you into is all a distraction. And you know we're using bait and we're talking about food. So feed your focus, starve your distractions. I saw some 100s over there, so I'm thinking everybody chat mom must be able to hear you, boy, right? Yeah, feed your focus, starve your distractions. That's the main thing. And I'm using all of this will make sense as we go through the show. All right, so yeah, debate, right? So lately, everything has been about voting, the election. All I'm hearing in the community, I keep an ear to the streets, and all I'm hearing is why you should vote for Kamala. Why you shouldn't vote for Trump. Why you should vote for Trump. Why you shouldn't fool with Kamala. I hear nothing about the real issues. Everybody's hyped and everybody want to talk about how to solve things. Everybody want to talk about the election, who we're going to put in office. And this relates to Memphis because Memphis really cares about this for some reason. And they've even made a trip here to Memphis, right? But I want to say this. When we talking about our own versus our own kind, that has always confused me until I really realized who I deem my own kind, and I always let that be known on this show, right? Who's your own kind? We meet at the mine. We meet at the mine because the thing about the skin playing the skin game, colorism, and identifying as everybody that's the same color as me, who has the same hair texture as me, who identifies as black is my kind. I don't agree with it. I think it's a mindset. So to hear them playing these games, Barack Obama came out fishing lately. And I'm gonna talk about that because Barack started that and then it was co-signed by Ben Crump in Memphis. Y'all know this is not a political show. We don't do politics. You know, we talk about everything from the Young Dolph case and the beefing with Gotti and all this stuff to politics and current events around the town. So this, trust me, all of this relates to you as a Memphian. And we also got some advice for when you shopping in Memphis. How you shopping for your fruits and whatnot. We got some advice and some solutions for you. But like, I digress. When we're talking about our people, I think of this movie, Us, with the doppelgangers, right? The coons, the idiots, those who we see on the internet trending, doing idiotic things, who look like us. That was all by design. Those are the doppelgangers. If you've seen Us, you know exactly what I mean. You know about the clones. That movie is very deep if you think about it. If you look at it from a deeper lens, right? All the things that you see are there are a reason behind it. And some of the people that you see that we deem leaders and those who we should listen to are also doppelgangers. And I'm about to play one in a second because of things that he said. Y'all got to hear all these things, understand at this time. It's a lot going on that affects us. If we allow it to. I want to say that too. It's trying to take you away from you and improving yourself. Because these people had nothing to do with us. Anyway, so I want to talk about this. Barack Obama. Barack Obama pretty much is a doppelganger to me, y'all. Right? Just seeing the time that he came in, saying the things that he came in, talking about voting. I'll play the clip and then I'll touch back on what I mean about debate. And so Barack was fishing for your energy, for your time, and your focus. Keep this. We'll get back to it. Then I'll come back.
Work harder and do more.
By the way, this is Barack Obama having a meeting with black men. I'm sorry I didn't tell you all what this clip was about. Barack Obama's having a meeting with black men, telling black men why they should vote for Kamala Harris. All of a sudden, we're here from Barack Obama, and he's having a gathering of black men to discuss why they should vote for Kamala Harris. So this is fishing at an all-time high, right? Check this out, though. Keep what he said.
And overcome and achieves the second highest office in the land, and is putting forward concrete proposals to directly address the things that are vital in our neighborhoods and our communities, from housing to making sure that our mothers and our fathers and our grandparents can afford medicine.
So he's saying that Kamala Harris, as the vice president, did all of these things for our people, for our grandmothers, for our elderly, for our culture. This is what he said.
And making sure that we are dealing with prices that are too high and rents that are too high, and are committed to making sure that we maintain the Affordable Care Act, so everybody's got help here. Cares about things like education and entrepreneurship in our neighborhoods. And that's on one side. And on the other side, you have someone who has consistently shown disregard, not just for the communities, but for you as a person. And you're thinking about sitting down? But, Cousin Pookie might be. And you're coming up with all kinds.
Cousin Pookie drop. Come on, Barack.
Kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that. Because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly now, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president.
All right, so now I got a few points to counter this. All right, we all know I've always liked Barack Obama. First of all, we're gonna make that be known before anybody thinks that I'm playing the Republican Democrat party, like kind of like little game back and forth, and I'm not. I'm totally against that because I just see this as a distraction and a way to divide us all. I see our people really fighting over who to vote for, and that should not be our focus. Shouldn't be our focus. You can vote for whoever you want for. Like I said, even with the religious groups, right? Go to your temple, go to your church, pray how you want to pray. We come back to the community to do what we want to do what we had to do, right? If you're a butcher, you go butcher. You go chop some meat, right? Whatever you do it. But political views, that's your choice, right? It shouldn't be anything that tears us apart. But anyway, back to Barack Obama. He's telling black men to vote for Kamala because they can identify with her and what she's done. He threw a few points in there about why, like her credentials as a vice president. But the thing about it is, as a former president and meeting with black men and directly talking to us and telling us that why we should vote for her because of who she is. I see you, RP. Yes, sir. Okay. Because of who she is. Because she's black. That's the equivalent of President Bush W coming and meeting with a whole board of white men and telling them that they should vote for Trump over Kamala because they identify with him as a white man. And he can understand the struggles of a middle-class white man better than a biracial woman. Oh, what's up, Boogie? Hey, appreciate it, fam. Appreciate that love, my boy. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would be the equivalent of that, right? Now, that's what I'm saying. Barack's playing the doppelganger game. Doppelganger, playing the Coonan, because they know that he is a strong force in our community and his voice is very prominent. I'll get to that too. Now, to me, this situation is like Barack Obama is like the dad that shows up at the college graduation, right? That you haven't seen your entire life. And I say this, I make this point. I say this because we had so many issues. Where the hell has Barack been? Well, since he was president. We know why you were talking when you were president. Where have you been, Barack? Like, if you cared about the black man's struggle, when you have a tour of Memphis, Baltimore, St. Louis, Detroit, can you go on the tour like that in these cities and round up these black men, and even in DC and in Chicago, where you serve, and then use your voice and your power to bring about change for us? You're no longer the president of the United States, but you are a very powerful figure in our community. Why do I have to wait for the election to hear you? Because we out here on the front line all the time. Y'all know I'm always here. You see what I'm saying? I'm always here, even when it's not election time, even when it's not cool.
We're coming to get our check.
I'm always coming to get the check, bro. I'm always coming to get the check. And when I saw Barack, I just wondered,
who this nigga on that land?
I mean, where you been? Where you been, bro? We got so many issues that we could use you on. But see, you want to show up when it's convenient, Dad, at my college graduation. And in my college graduation, you want to tell me what I should do with my life. Are you telling me where I should go celebrate my graduation? Hey, you have no advice. Where were you when I was sick? Where were you when I needed help and I was struggling with my math? See, these are things you got to think about, but he pops up now to tell me what I need to do with my vote, my time, my energy. Maybe you agree. Maybe you disagree. Maybe I know we got a lot of Barack supporters there, that I rock with. I ain't never had nothing against Barack, but we gonna call a spade a spade. Got to keep it real no matter who it is. No? All right, so that, and I'm gonna tell you, so who has and this is something else though. Before, I got a plan from Billy Carson, but America has a fascination with Black Trump. As you can see, they're trying to tell the black voters to vote for Kamala. When we know the electoral college already is gonna determine who the president is. Most of these black cities are Democratic cities within Republican states. So you really don't change much. But it's the energy, it's the attention, it's the control. Hey, vote for who I say vote for. And if he didn't say anything, I feel like that was better. And lastly, before I move to the video, Barack, you are just a reminder that we didn't get nothing for voting for you. So I'm just being real. I voted for you twice, brother. Every time I look for my Barack Obama check in the mail, I don't get nothing. I'm just being real, man. We gonna keep it a stack, right? You want to do something? Let me play this Billy Carson video. Billy Carson has the real solution. Y'all really want to change? Here it is. This is what you got to do. Very simple. Very intelligent man. Check it out.
100 million Americans. Imagine if, now out of that, all of them don't have jobs, right? Let's just say 90 million working Americans that are actually on the streets, free to move around. Let's just say out of the 90 million, 40 million say, you know what, we're not going to pay the mortgage payments and the taxes anymore. Matter of fact, we've been collaborating, and we've saved up for a month or two. We don't need any gas or food for a month or two, so we're not even going to go shopping. We're not going to get on public transportation. We're not going to use our cars. We're done. We're going to take 2 months off. You know that thing you did to us with the global pandemic when you shut everything off? Well, we're going to shut everything off now. Except we won't turn it back on until you negotiate a better deal with us, because you work for us. We don't work for you. You are our servants. That's what the government is. You are servants, but you got it where they're telling you everything you can and can't do, and you're afraid of them. What if we turned off the planet collectively and said, you know what, we're done. Talk to us when you send a representative that we approve of, and we'll start the negotiation process on how we might turn things back on when we're ready under the right conditions suitable for us. And watch them start shaking in their pants. Watch these elites start panicking when the cash flow stops moving. I guarantee you 1 month of no revenue moving through this country and everybody going to request their money out of the banks will shut down everything. And then you say, you want us to turn back on? Are you going to erase all the debt, mortgage payments down to zero? I want. But that takes courage. That takes unity. That takes collaboration. And that takes planning.
Billy Carson for president, you all. That's the kind of leadership out. I know. I know it's not ideal for your leaders to speak in this way. Right? You're used to the regular little political games, the lies. Why is my camera coming out? But yeah, you used to the same old political game that they always play, right? That's the solution right there, y'all. The power's always in the people, but it's the mindset, right? You getting confused by the doppelgangers, right? Right? Right. The legends in the building, y'all. Oh yeah. We got the squad out here. Mob, what it do, y'all? But yeah, Billy Carson, that's the real solution. Now, there's a fascination with black trauma, right? I mean, I think that the issues that we have, everybody's always talking about what we have going on. But yeah, so either way, right? This is the thing. When President Obama, former President Obama, came and said this, we got others coming to Memphis and co-signing. We got Ben Crump and the mayor of Shelby County right now, Mayor Lee Harris, right? They all gathered together. All the brothers came together to let y'all know who y'all need to vote for. This was in Memphis. That's what I'm saying. It's all coming together. But he was fishing. Ben Crump in Memphis fishing.
We are coming to get our check.
That's all we want to talk about. But check this out, y'all. He made some. I want to let y'all know what the agenda is, because look at these powerful black men coming together to tell you to vote for Kamala Harris. When there's so much that we could be doing, there's so many issues that I got to take my time out to talk about these things. I got to take my time out to go buy a camera. I got to take my time out to do research on. I got to take my time out. I got a job, I got to do this, I got a family to raise. But these dudes, their jobs are to do these things. But they only want to come together and speak out during the election. It would seem that you're paid to do this, that you're pushing an agenda when there are so many better agendas that you could push. Some of these folks over here that's talking right now, we in the battlefield every day. We doing the mob when it ain't election time. That's what I'm saying. We got brothers out there helping man the community when it ain't nothing going on. It's January and it's cold outside. They helping the kids. But you don't see that. They ain't wearing suits. That's who I respect. I can't respect these doppelgangers. These are, y'all cooning right now. I can't say everybody up here is a coon, But I'm saying when you pick this time, when you pick your spots, that ain't real. We got too much of that. That's that fake, man. But anyway, let me play this clip. Y'all check this out. It's about a 5-minute clip. Check it out.
We cannot be hesitant on letting people know that we stand up for our community, we speak up for our community, and we're willing to fight for the future of our black community. When we think about the choices, I think President Obama was making it very clear. Vice President Kamala Harris is one of the most qualified individuals who has ran for president. When you look at her credentials, I mean, it's clear. She's always been a champion for justice, a voice.
Who this nigga on that nag?
I had to, man. I'm so sick of this, bro. I'm sick of the games, man. I'm sick of the games, bro. I'm just calling it like it is, man. Y'all, where are y'all? I know Ben Crump's around to make his money. He represents, the culture as a lawyer, as an attorney. But I'm talking about, man, some real issues that we could get these brothers together on and get them to talk to. Some of these events, when we need these laws passed, we need to apply pressure to these state representatives. Same thing with my issue with Justin Pearson, representative of South Memphis. You got folks paying their rent, they can't even get light gas and water, turning them off. They ain't got running water. That's what you represent, but you won't show up during the election and tell us to vote Kamala Harris. Man, I don't care who nobody vote for, man. That's their choice. What about these real issues that we're building that you can change with your influence? Ben Crump, President Obama, I wish y'all would come together on these real things. Where's Barack Obama on? Let's even just say something small. I don't even bring up the reparations thing, but where is he on that? Let's get that together. Somebody tell me he can't really do that. Well, you mean me no good. I don't really need you talking and picking your side and picking your points when it's convenient for you.
For the voiceless, a resource for those who have no resources. But he went on to say, brothers, that once you look at all of her outstanding attributes and qualifications, if you still feel that there's something there that she hasn't done to speak directly to you, he said, don't judge her against the Almighty, judge her against the alternative. And when you think about the alternative, I mean, this person who has said deplorable things about black people and minorities. I mean,
black people and minorities. More hate, more race baiting, more to get you to be like, oh, that white man, he hates me so much. I don't care about that. See, it's more that dim and day talk. I'm just tired of it, bro. Like, why not these powerful brothers that we have up here? Why can't you, like I'm trying to do, make a green book of all the black businesses that come together so we can try to support them to get them going so we can get some revenue going in our community? Why don't you say we're not going to spend X amount of money on this date with all these powerful brothers, with all of this access and all of these networks that cover you all? If Barack Obama said, you know what, we're going to have a Black Friday, that we're not going to spend anything for this Friday, just to test the grounds, to see his influence. Guess what? Your black ass is going to listen to him. I'm including myself. I'm a fan of Barack. They know to put Barack as poised, smooth, cool, Ben Crump. We know these people. Y'all are listening to them before y'all listen to me. Proof is in the pudding. So we get them to construct these things to organize us. If that was the goal. Well, or you could just invest time in yourself and not even care about these folks right here. Like I'm telling you. Because if that's what they were trying to do, it would be some Marcus Garvey type talk going on. See, y'all don't want me to talk about these folks, right? It'll be that Malcolm X type talk, right? Y'all know what I'm saying, man. Use that platform like I'm trying to use my small platform that's growing. We're growing it. I don't care how small it is. I'm pushing the same agenda no matter where I go. But it seems like this is I'm not going to get on here and tell y'all, what if I got on here and told y'all to vote for Kamala Harris? That's what I'm finna get on. Vote for Trump. Vote for Kamala. I don't care, man. Get off your ass and help yourself, help the people. Get off your ass and do something for the community. Do your job. You're a painter, you paint for the culture. You do that right. Whatever you do, hold it down, but we ain't talking about what your vote is. Look at these brothers. They make a lot of money to do this.
He said that, I don't know why we keep letting people from Haiti and S-hole countries from Africa into the U.S. rather than letting people from Norway come in.
This man talking about Norway and Africa. Hold up, y'all. So y'all telling me that Ben Crump and all these powerful brothers can come to Memphis with all of these issues that we are having to come together as a collective and be represented better. This is what we're going to talk about. The election. And then in February or March or April after the election, we don't hear from y'all. Y'all can't come together. Y'all got nothing to say. Man, come on, bro. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. You don't see the real, man, I don't know. I can't show you nothing.
And then he said recently that he was repeating baseless allegations that Haitian people in Springfield, Ohio were eating dogs and cats. And then you all remember when
I guarantee you that the people in Haiti don't give a damn about him saying that. You think we care about him saying that in Memphis? That man says all kinds of stuff. I don't give a damn about him. He don't do nothing for me. I'm not giving him none of my time, my energy to be worried about what Trump's saying. Who got time to be talking about this? Who got time to be worried about this?
White supremacists were marching through Charlottesville, Virginia. He proclaimed that there were good people on both sides.
Man, what were the black supremacists doing? See what I'm talking about? Ain't you a black supremacist, Trump? What were you doing when they were marching for theirs? I ain't got no problem. They can march whatever they want to march for. I'm going to march for what I march for and what I represent. I can't be worried about everybody who don't like me. I don't care about that. I'm getting me and mine together. I'm not trying to live amongst others. I'm trying to live amongst mine. So why would I care about others when I'm trying to live amongst like-minded individuals? That's going to happen. We worried about what we doing. I don't care what they talking about on Fox and CNN. I don't care what Joe Rogan talking about. I know what we talking about tomorrow. That's what I control. So why are we going to be talking about them day white supremacists? In 2024, we got all this power and all this access and all this influence and all this damn money. And they got a lot of it up there. But you want to talk about who we voting for and Trump talking about Haitians and Africans. We don't give a damn about that. Y'all need to keep it real with these folks, man. That's not what we care about, man. Don't bite the bait, brother. Don't bite the bait. You ain't got time. Oh, man, Diddy on trial. Man, don't bite the bait, bro. It's all to get you. You see that big fish down there? You gotta be the big game fish, right? Man, look, bro. I can see the hooks. I can see the hooks sticking out the bait. See, you ain't got time. Let me go to this. See, James Baldwin, rest in peace. Great mind. You ain't got time, brother. You ain't got time to get these folks, man. That's what I'm talking about. How many of us gave time to this thinking of a savior, of an election, of a representative that's gonna make a change? You better change you. Tell them, Jay.
What is it you wanted me to reconcile myself to? I was born here almost 60 years ago. I'm not going to live another 60 years. You always told me it takes time. It has taken my father's time, my mother's time, my uncle's time, my brother's and my sister's time, my nieces and my nephew's time. How much time do you want?
How much you want?
Oh, your problem. What is it?
How much time you need? How many people have waited in line? I'm ready to cast my vote. It's gonna be a change coming. Yes, it's coming, all right. One day, when you decide to change your damn self. Now, should these people get in office and do what they do, what they say they don't do? Great. Fine and dandy. And meanwhile, you need to be getting yourself together. That's just it, man. Who cares? Stop. I'm sick of the bickering about Hamilton. What Barack said. Who they voting for, man? We got some real stuff we could be talking about. We could be building. We need to be talking about what Barack should be talking about is that $1.4 trillion. That the people that you want to meet with, the men of the community. This man got to talking to the men, the black men who I'm trying to reach. I want those minds. I want to reach out to the black men like that. He has instant access to them. You know what I want? Exactly. I want to reach out to the black men and tell them, say your own ass. Exactly. I'm not telling them to vote for no damn Camel. I'm telling them, man, do you, man. Strengthen the chain. Strengthen the chain. Go get you some land. Get it ready. Protect it. Get you a gun. Yeah, you ain't never got to see me. But I know you holding it down over there. Protect yours. Protect yours. Be a man. Stand on that ground. Stand on your principle. You ain't got to be around me. I don't need you marching with me. I don't need you. Come on together, everybody. Hold hands. Nah, man, we ain't doing that no more. The white devil is coming for us. Man, stop it. It's 2024. What we doing? Specifically, what are you doing? Right? It's deep, man. It's deep. All of this surfing y'all doing. All right. I always said this too. Think about this, y'all. Why y'all thinking? I want to ask them about this. Right? These are the agendas that we got to talk about. Okay. Churches control the mother, schools control the children, prisons to control the father, politicians, celebrities to control everybody. That's what I'm saying. We got to talk about these issues. Why were things founded? What were they made? Why were they made? Who were they made for? Why were these gun laws passed in the first place? As soon as the Panthers showed, other gun laws come in. All right, where were literacy tests brought in for voting when everybody had a right to vote? What happened to why you had his driver's license now? Everybody could drive. No, why? Who started to drive? Who got the right to vote? Who had the right to carry, to bear arms? And when they did, these laws came in. I want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about no damn Camel Act. I want to talk about that. Too many issues. We'll get to her. That's way down the line, bro. Before we can worry about what's going on at the Capitol. Got to worry about ourselves, right? Be your focus. Starve your distractions. Starve them. Watch, look at the hook. Don't bite it, man. Don't bite it. All right? All right, so I just wanted to do that. We ain't gonna be here all night. I want to give some solutions, some advice. The fruit, I don't know how many of y'all do. I will go fruit shopping. I'm gonna take some more notes because I need to put this down. This is just the advice. We're gonna try to do this every week. Know something healthy. But check this out, y'all. There's a way. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Appreciate that, brother. Hit the like, subscribe, share. Y'all know what to do, man. Y'all know what it's gonna do. It's gonna happen naturally. It's gonna happen naturally. So what we talking about, they ain't talking about out here. They're afraid. Everybody want to tell you to get out and vote. I'm still waiting on my Barack Obama check. I'm still waiting on it. I voted for him twice. Anyway, but yeah, this is something you can take with you when you go to the grocery store, bro. When you buy your fruits for your smoothies, it's something you got to recognize there's a hidden message in it, right? Check this out.
Y'all, please look at these labels. It could be the difference of you being healthy or sick. Let me put y'all on game about these labels on produce. All organic produce starts with the number 9, and normally it's a 5-digit number. That's
so even if it says organic, like they lie to you all the time, everything's organic and natural. If it starts with a 9, that's confirming that fruit has a serial number. Now, I'm not out here selling fear, y'all. Most things are the mind anyway. You think you're gonna get sick from eating an apple, a bad apple, you're gonna get sick. That's the sickest thing that you could do to yourself. That's worse than eating McDonald's all day, every day. The mind. To think that I'm gonna get, you can eat healthy all day. If you think you're gonna get sick, you're gonna get sick. But I'm just saying, we're still gonna try to get solutions. We don't wanna just crash out, but don't be in fear. Just be conscious of what you're doing. That's what we sell. Consciousness, not fear.
organic produce starts with the number 9, and normally it's a 5-digit number. That's what you should buy. If the number starts with a 4 and it's like a 4-digit number, that is GMO. You should not buy that. Y'all have to stop being cheap with y'all food. And if it starts with a 3 and it's a 4-digit number, it's being sprayed with pesticide or chemicals. Please stay away from these commercial companies. They fill their foods up with chemicals, and they are able to buy organic labels and stick it on their product. Please share this video with anyone you love. If it starts with a 4 or a 3, please do not give that to your kid. It's either GMO or it's been sprayed with chemicals and pesticide. Y'all stay healthy, stay blessed. Peace.
So keep in mind, something to take note of. They're not going to tell you this on the news, right? Fruit has a serial number. Try if you can afford it, right? Manifest that. You'll get that money to afford it. You'll get it naturally. Even if you can't get that, hey, stay focused, man. Keep the mind on positivity. That's better than any fruit or vegetable or anything that you can eat. I'm not telling you just be crazy with the food, but the mind overcomes everything. I was talking to my cousin about a tribe in Africa that they're still, they can't figure out some of the things that they're doing. It goes against everything that they teach us in the medical field, right? But to believe and to know that this won't make me sick. Many of you don't even understand about the placebo effect. That's just showing you the power of the mind. I give you a blank pill, you might think, oh, I'm healed. You could have stage 20 cancer. You'll be walking around just fine. I'm just saying, the mind can overcome all. I just want y'all to know that, because I'm not selling fear. I'm just selling consciousness. Consciousness. Be conscious. Don't be afraid. And think for yourself. Focus on yourself. Don't give a damn about nothing else if it ain't better than you, man. Right? That's all I got for y'all. I got something else to do tonight. Then I'm coming back and taking my ass to sleep. But yeah, I appreciate y'all rocking. We'll be back next week. And we're doing this. We back on Wednesdays. I think I'm going to do Sundays in the football off season. And during the year, I'm going back to Wednesdays for the most part. I ain't gonna be jumping around. We'll make it right. Y'all work with me, man. Act like y'all work with Barack them. Y'all work with me. Don't be hard on me. All right, man. It is the mob. And you know what it is? We gone.